Alright guys, welcome back. Continuing on our Africa campaigns with the second mission of the Sundjata campaign with the Sting of the Scorpion. So, without any further details for how I'm doing this run will be in the description below. Without any further ado though, let's get started.
Sumanguru was a cruel tyrant and a sorcerer in command of powerful spirits. He was said to possess a magical balafon, which would grant him victory if he played it. Whether or not Sumanguru had magical powers, he was above all an ambitious conqueror seeking to seize the lands of the old empire of Ghana, a golden kingdom of great wealth and sophistication lost to the desert. Sundjata knew that contesting such a man would be difficult. The Soso had allied with other tribes in the north, the Jollof, the Diafanu, and others who profited immensely from Soso control over the Saharan trade routes. With such powerful allies and their armies, no one dared to rise up against them. Sundjata had one advantage. He was still remembered as the crippled prince of the Mandinka. As long as this was believed, the Soso would dismiss him as inconsequential and he could build his own army. To provide proof of his miraculous transformation from crippled boy to strong prince, he took up the baobab branch from his youth and began a journey. From people to people and kingdom to kingdom, he traveled to rally support and prove that he was strong enough to retake his ancestral lands from Sumanguru.
Alright, bring the cart carrying the baobab stick, the relic cart, to the flagged areas in Sangran, Labe, and Niger. Pretty simple. One note, do not let even your allies, which we'll see who those are, get anywhere close to your relic cart, because they can take it, and if they take it, you don't get it back. Yeah, that's fun. Hints, the Malians are still conflicted with Castle Age. Boo, no Farimba for us. But we have a population of 150, which is great. So, huge population. Protect your allies is not required to succeed in this mission. Nevertheless, it's still a good idea since they will provide the Malians with support. I think wood and food. Not sure. Anyway, won't matter because we're using rowshep. Alright, scouts reports. Sundjata commands a Malian camp and the dense forest is out. That's us here. The Sangran, which is red, strongest of the enemies, have a castle in the northeast. It's the only castle on the map. They have a lethal army of archers, skirmishers, scorpions, and monks. Doesn't really come into play. Probably on hard it does more, but I'm not playing on hard. I'm not an overachiever. Anyway, to the far north, protected by a river and towers, is the Labe, which is green. Once there's Castle Age, they are a challenging opponent, training swordsmen, or long swordsmen, knights, and battering rams. They tend to rush your ally. However, I'll get to that in a minute. Never mind. Niger, Sion is secluded in the mountains in the northeast. Their cavalry archers, light cavalry, and Mongolols are a deadly combination. Yeah, it's not as terrible, but it's not great. Okay, 2 towns, Wagadugu, which is blue, and Tabon, yellow, support Sundjata. They are surrounded by enemies and will try to defend their lands, but will need help from Sundjata. So, Wagadugu is up in between Sangran and Labe, and will be attacked by both. Mainly Labe. Labe tends to send a bunch of longswordsmen and some knights, usually, to attack them. The big deal is, as far as I can tell, the impetus for them getting attacked by either of them is you finding them. So if you don't go and find the city, 1, you don't get allied with them until that point, and 2, they don't get attacked because they're neutral. So, good kind of staying thing is just don't go find your allied towns if you don't have to. But also, if you don't care about the allied towns, they work as great meat shields between you and your enemies while you build up forces and things. So, there's that. But yeah, don't let your allies come anywhere near the relic cart because they will take it, and because they're your allies, it's hard-coded in this level that your allies and enemies are who they are. You cannot change that. You won't get the relic cart back, so you'll have to restart the mission, which is great. Not. But, we're not going to worry about that. But, yeah, so we're going to do a little rowshep. There we go.
We face many enemies here. But if we can bring our holy relic to their towns, they will surely submit to our rule. This is the cart carrying the baobab stick of our great commander. We should have units near it at all times so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, so we're gonna make more people to stick around the cart. So gonna get 4 more. We're gonna get 4 men on. We're gonna make a whole coterie to go around them. And there's kind of generally 2 methods you can use for doing this. You can either go heavy in with kind of a cavalry group. Still not really great since we don't have Farimba yet still. Or you can do what we're gonna do, which is go for a pure Geppetto force, supported by siege equipment. Which the reason we're gonna do that is because 2 reasons. One, your Geppettos are almost as fast as cavalry for the most part. They have a huge chunk of extra damage by being a very effective ranged combatant. And I don't have to worry about them being... They don't have any like super weaknesses to pikemen or cavalry or anything like that. Just, you know, the regular ones. So, we should be able to start Castle Age researching. Now, obviously, if you were playing this regularly, you'd start by building up all of your forces, yada, yada, yada. You know, fleshing out the number of people you had farming, getting your timber going, gold collection, all of that. Very important, and I don't care about it at all, because I don't need to. So, what we're going to do is, the reason we built the archery range is to get the thumb ring. Actually, we really don't care about a lot of things, to be honest. But we also needed it to do stuff. Anyway, so our 6 guys are going to, while we're waiting for the thing to happen, they're going to build us guard towers there. And then I'm just gonna grab research things because I like research things. Okay. Offensive, yeah. So we will probably, you know, just because I'm paranoid. Yeah. So we will have a whole army move with this cart. And it'll just be that way, because I absolutely do not want to get even close to losing again. So, we're going to be building up, as soon as Castle Age starts, we're going to be building up 4 castles, and start doing our, well, maybe not 4. We'll build up a bunch of castles, though, and start getting our Geppetto troops in line. And while we're building up our Geppetto, we'll be grabbing useful upgrades, things like that. Because the Geppettos count as infantry, they benefit from arson, which is another really great reason why they're so useful. But the biggest thing is we don't want to activate either of our quote-unquote allies at this moment. Again, they're not getting attacked. This is good. They're not getting attacked. We haven't discovered them. We're not worried about them. And that's kind of the biggest deal, is that, you know, we're not worried about them. They haven't been discovered. So just not, it's a non-issue. So we're gonna defend ourselves, get good coverage, and I think that'll be that. I am gonna pull one of them off to build us a university and a siege workshop. And we're gonna have him go do that now. Move off. And let's just start getting some upgrades. Castles are also going to be how we kind of get our population cap. Just because it's an easy way to get population cap. We don't exactly have a lot of population worries to worry about yet. We started with a bunch of houses, so it's not really a concern. One thing to note, as you discover your allies, like you can already see one of our allies right now. It's not hard to do from where we're at. But as you discover your allies, you can also start trading with them for gold and things. So we're going to haphazardly select everything. And if you're in real trouble, you can always wall off the areas. It is kind of hard to wall off this area. So you might task, your woodcutters, instead of woodcutting right here, to go after and woodcut somewhere else in order to have better access to putting walls and things. That's if you need walls. Okay, so now that we've got them, we're gonna raise Seagull and then queue up all of our Gebetos that we can. Okay. And so we'll start that. Honestly, we don't need our light cavalry unit. We're gonna kill them. Because we're gonna move swiftly when we do start moving. But that will not be anytime soon. No, you go back to doing that. Okay, so... yeah. So these guys are going to be classified as Group 3. And their whole job is just to defend that relic card. So, I think... and then... okay, so we're going to start... we're going to get 10 rams going, and we're gonna set them to come down here. Okay, should be awesome. Okay, so we're gonna have them build 2 more castles. We're gonna have them build a castle right there and right there. And we're still not close enough to trigger Tomo yet. So we're gonna have you start on this castle. And as long as we don't get close enough to trigger them, we should be good. Again, to just do the same thing that we've been doing, which is just we're upgrading things and we're building people. And as soon as we have a group of 60 Gebetos, that's when we'll start moving out and doing stuff. But at the moment, we're just kind of building resources and units up. So, and like, honestly, 2 castles, getting the stone to do this in a regular course of action, not the easiest. I'll be the first to admit that. But this is a pretty good defense against most of your enemies. Just 2 castles here and then some towers. Because they don't send a heavy amount of troops around. Okay, I'm only at 25. Need at max 45. So let's get some more Gebetos going. And so, yeah. And then as soon as these guys are done, they're going to come up here and we're going to start attacking castles across the way. Possibly. We risk triggering them when we walk by here. We're going to see if we do that. But I want another castle right there. But I think we have to get close enough to our town center. So, but like I said, we're just trying to get a bunch of Gebetos to start with. And even though it says we're allied with them, again, they're not getting attacked yet. We're not getting calls to arms. It's a simple thing. So, we shall see. I am going to task these two. With making me 10 petards.
We have always been an ally of your family, and we shall honor that now as well.
Okay. Now's when we start having the issue. So... one right there. One right there. And our 60 Gebettos are gonna need to come this way. They're gonna need to come this way and defend. So, unfortunately, we got too close, got greedy. Their skirmishers are doing a great job. Okay, so we're gonna bring our Gebettos up to here. And they're gonna do a little patrolling. So, oh, we lost one somewhere. Where did we lose a Gebetto? Oh well, that'll be fine. We're gonna have them patrol down to here. We're gonna have them start creating extra Gebettos. We're gonna take the Gebettos we have, we're gonna move them over to here. And then we are going to move group 3 nowhere. Actually, yeah, we are gonna move this one. We're gonna move group 3 down to here. And we're gonna make these guys group 2. And they're gonna be sent to right here. And then our petards are going to move over to here. And we're gonna start moving on Niger. So, and then as soon as these guys get done, we're gonna have them construct two siege works there, because we're gonna begin planning our assault from down here. Okay, got a full complement. This guy who's a little drunk looking is gonna build us a monastery, because we're not totally heartless. We might get a couple of monks just to be safe. Okay, where's 2? Where are our petards? Alright, our petards are gonna do the hard work for this one. In that we want them to take out the gate. Where am I getting attacked by Sangran? Oh, it's nothing. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna take 5 of you to go blow up their gate, because we don't want to deal with their gate. Okay, cool. The rest of you 2 are gonna, or you 5 are gonna be saved. Let's get 5 more. Okay, so 2 is going to attack move through. 1 is going to be kind of just working on... I'm going to switch them to aggressive, and they're going to attack move through here. Okay, we're more worried about personnel. Which again, because they do melee damage, they are great for taking care of other things. Okay. We're less worried about that. We will take care of these things as they come up. Mostly letting our dudes do the trick, though. So... And again, we will resupply on our Gebettos after we reach... Attack move. Down this way. Okay. For Gebettos, take out the archery range. Okay. Okay, I think we've taken out almost all of their military at this point. So, where are 6 guys? Go ahead and build me castle right there. Who's being attacked? Okay, so we're gonna move 3 now over to here. Okay, one's going to make the excellent decision. We're gonna destroy their town center. Okay. They're well and truly taken care of now. Alright, so one is going to move over to here. And we're going to draw from the Gebettos we spawned. Actually we don't want to, we want to start by spawning 2 monks. And then researching everything. Okay. So, and we'll draw whatever troops we need. Okay. You guys come over here, you're fine. You guys come up here. You guys go ahead and come up here as well. So. Okay.
Our relic cart has reached Niger.
Awesome.
Now they too will submit to Mali rule.
Okay. So we're gonna move out with the units we have as quickly as we can. And we're just gonna come up to here. Okay. 3 is going to now move to right here. Oh look, Sangran is attacking. Okay. That'll solve that problem. Okay, back to where important things are happening. Alright, so these guys, we want you to come up here. And make you guys defensive again, just because we don't want to get too close at the moment. Alright, now our petards also come up here. And 3 is coming up to our defensive line. We didn't lose any, so we don't need anything from there. The Gebettos here are great. So they're going to be our relief forces, those Gebetos, and our 2 monks. So they're going to come. We're going to label you Group 4. Because our spares. At the moment, we're not needing anything else.
We stand by you, Sundjata. But
Okay.
you must protect us from our enemies.
Okay. So we're going to immediately start by constructing castle there, and we're actually just going to walk castles all the way around this. And we're not going to worry about how long this takes, obviously. So, okay. So, again, we're doing the same thing we were doing. Alright, 4, go ahead and get closer. It's time for our tards to shine. So, 1 is currently covering the entirety of that. We're going to take 5 of our petards, and we're again just doing the same thing we did at the other area. We're going to go blow up the gate and the towers. So, and we shouldn't have any casualties, or if we do, we'll pull them from Group 4. So, alright. Just moving in again. And we're having Group 2 is going to attack move to there. 1 is going to be a little more focus fired. We're again going to work on taking out. We're not worried about houses and buildings and things like that. We're going to worry about stables, archery ranges, those things. Because if they don't have them, they can't hit us with them. And we're going to try to not kill villagers. Okay, destroy this other tower just to be on the safe side. So, and again, it doesn't matter if we destroy their town center. And just kind of walk it through, taking out what we need to. Because we're trying to make this safe for us to move our Group 3 into position. Group 2 needs to be on aggressive stance. I don't know why it's not. Okay. So, destroy these other 2 stables. Okay, move to this one. Yeah, not having access to Farimba. If you had Farimba, you could go the light cavalry route and just spam them. Because they are faster than Gebetos. They are faster, they do more damage. It'd be fine. 3 is now safe to move to the designated area. Where is Sangran attacking us? Nope. What are you guys? Okay. Should be fine. We're actually going to move all of you guys come to this one for the moment. I don't think we have any more upgrades at all that we can do for anyone. I think we've got them. Okay. So we're going to move 1, 2, and 4 over here. We're going to supplement 4 into 2. Our remaining petards we will also use, so probably don't need any more. 3 is making their way, still in control of their relic cart, which is the most important thing. And that's the reason we have it in box formation, so that relic cart stays in the middle of all of our troops. Because our allies will steal it, which sucks. Okay. We're gonna grab all of these guys and actually garrison them on this one. Okay. And go ahead and yeah, give me 8 more. That should be enough. Okay, we're gonna use our first 5 to go ahead and
The
take
relic
out.
cart has reached the town of Labe, and they have laid down their arms.
Okay, and yeah, you guys can just stay there. Okay, we're gonna try and destroy both of these with these 5. Yeah. Okay. Petards are really wasteful. Yeah, I hear ya. Don't care. I can waste as many as I want. And that's the end of the argument. Plain and simple. So the goal is to just wipe out these towers in the beginning so that we can waltz in as much as possible. Like, if I have to destroy 1 tower, fine. Completely fine with that. Still got 1 dude? Okay. Okay, cool. So, we're gonna tell these guys to attack move. We want to attack move all the way down to the castle. We gotta kill the castle first. We're gonna use our 1 to kind of be more judicial. So we're gonna kind of do the same thing, knock out the military. In this case, we have to worry about monks, but it's not as big of an issue. Especially since you get a triggered response. Didn't want to do that. Why did you do that? Destroy the monastery before they get another monk. And that should also give enough time for the town center to stop. Get rid of this house so that we can get at the siege workshop easier. Bad thing about us fighting the Malians the same is that we know they have access to whatever it's called. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we destroyed that. I'm not really worried about that. Forgot we gotta take care of the archery ranges over here. We're gonna let them do their thing. They'll be fine. We are going to destroy the archery ranges, though. And they should be fine doing that. Okay. Oh, we have all of you left. Okay, cool. Attack move that way. And 3, we're gonna have you move over to here. One should be finishing clearing up. We'll just have to take out this tower, which is almost gone. Yeah, with arson and our high damage, it's not really an issue. Yeah, sure. Come up here and destroy stuff. Where's 3? Alright. This is the most dangerous part as we're moving through this area. They might try and claim it. Yeah, you guys are good. There you guys, attack, move this way. And then, yeah, basically it's just wait for these guys to get here. So, not too shabby. So you could probably, switching out a couple of the Gebettos for some monks or something else. Probably do this just with one attack group. Your Gebettos could probably do this whole thing without any siege. Other than the castle, that's the only really rough part, but... yeah.
Our relic cart has reached Sangran. They have decided that they will oppose us no longer. Sangran, Labe, and Niger sent word that they shall submit to Sundjata, ruler of Mali. It seems the tide is turning in our favor.
And there we go.
Sangran, Labe, Niger, Tabon, and Wagadugu. One by one, the kingdoms of the south and east rallied to Sundjata. But for every king who supported the Mandinka prince, it seemed that Sumanguru conquered 3 others. As successful as Sundjata had been, his coalition could not hope to defeat the Soso just yet. Sundjata needed a better plan.
Yeah. Cheats were used. Okay. Militarily, we did pretty damn good. 232 killed. We only lost 18. And a couple of those were me just killing them. And I think the rest were our petards. Like, we didn't really lose that many Gebettos. Maybe 5 or 6 at the most. Wagadugu lost the least because we were there on top of it and saved them. Killed the most buildings. No buildings lost for us. Our economy wasn't terrible. We did food and wood decently. Got some gold. Pardon me. Tech, fast castle age. Yeah. Map explored. We got a lot done. And research count was the highest. That's cool. Society, we had 20 castles. Castle count will continue as morale improves. Villager high, didn't have any villagers. So, yeah, pretty good. Alright, so that's going to be this one. So the next one will be Djeriba Gold. Somehow pronouncing it gold. So that'll be fun. And yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And everybody just have a fantastic day. Thanks. Bye.